friend Roger Christopherson here again with another first listen review. This one I actually wasn't too sure I was actually gonna get because I haven't gotten the last couple of their albums, but it is the new one by Stained called Confessions of the Fallen, and this is one of those bands that when I first found out about them, it was during Break the Cycle actually, the first single off of that one, that whatever the ballady one was, It's Been a While, I think it's called. Yeah, It's Been a While. Didn't really like that song at all, but one of my friends asked me if I'd gotten the album by Stained, the new one, and I know they had a couple before this, but I hadn't heard them at all. But I was like, no, dude, that song, no, just not for me. He's like, no, dude, you gotta check it out. It's actually pretty heavy. And so I got it, and he was right. That album was cool. It was heavy. The singing on it I thought was great. Aaron Lewis's voice really was strong, and I really enjoyed that album. So I went back and got the first two, Tormented and Dysfunction. I really like those albums. They're really good. They're kind of more raw, just rock albums. And then as things progressed, 14 Shades of Grey, all these whiny songs kept coming out, and Chapter 5 I didn't like. I just did not like those albums at all. So next couple after that, just didn't even get them. Still haven't gotten them. I saw this was coming out, I was like, I don't know, I'll give it a try. I hadn't heard anything off of it, but I'm like, why not? I'll give it a shot. So got it. Actually really like it a lot. So kind of glad I picked it up. Maybe I'll go back and check out the other two that I haven't gotten, but I don't know. They haven't done an album in 11, 12 years, something like that. So I guess over time they've all gone out and done their thing, and Aaron Lewis has gone off and done some bunch of country stuff, which I don't care about at all. Like Mike Mushak, I actually don't know how you pronounce that, went on to form Saint Asonia with the ex-lead singer of 3 Days Grace. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but anyway, I loved 3 Days Grace, so I heard that they were doing that thing. I got it, and the Saint Asonia stuff is awesome. I really like that stuff. It's for me, it's the perfect mixture of heaviness and catchiness. So if you're in the mood for that type of stuff, it's really good. I like it. But so anyway, some of that actually comes over a little bit into the Stained album, I think, and unfortunately there's a couple slow songs on this one too, but the majority of the album is actually really good, and it's a fairly short album. The songs, they don't drag on and on, except for maybe Hate Me Too, and I like the last two. Well, not Hate Me Too wasn't too bad, but Confessions of the Fallen, a little bit, dragged down a little bit. But other than that, they got the kind of the ballady Here and Now and Better Days, which are, kind of reminiscent of the It's Been a While type stuff, except not quite as whiny. So I was happy about that. And I hate to say that about his singing, but when he sings mellow, those songs, I don't know. I don't want to hear anything he has to say in those. It just sounds like he's on the verge of crying. I can't stand listening to that type of singing. So I just don't. So, but the rest of the album, it's kind of weird. It's the complete opposite. Heavy, the really down-tuned stuff, and his singing on those songs is extremely strong. Really strong melodies, and actually enjoyable to listen to. So it's weird how he just switches. There's actually a couple parts where they slow down a little bit. It's still heavy, they don't go in the ballady territory. I don't like the term ballad when it comes to this type of music. Those aren't ballads. I don't know. It's like Metallica using the term ballad. I don't know. They didn't play ballads. I don't know why they call them ballads. Maybe that's just me being picky, but whatever. Maybe except for what the hell's that one off of the Black Album? I can't even think of that one off the top of my head. No, I just had it playing in my head. Nothing Else Matters. That one's maybe called a little bit ballady, but other than that, this kind of music isn't ballads. Come on. But anyway, so it's cool. It's heavy. It's cool stuff. The one thing I did notice about the guitar playing in this one is there's a lot of harmonics. I'm not talking pinched harmonics, Zakk Wylde stuff every, 10, 15 seconds, but just a lot of open string harmonics, which is kind of typical for this kind of music. Unfortunately, they followed down that road again, and the production style is kind of more modern, butt rock type style production. It is what it is. And I like the older style production that they used on their earlier albums. I wish they had gone back to that, but that's the type of thing. It's the sign of the times. It's probably never going to go back to that. So unfortunately, we have to live with what the production style has brought us these days, and that's what it is. But if you like the earlier style playing with a newer style production, that's kind of what this is, with a couple whiny songs. But that's my quick rundown of this album. If you guys have anything you want to add to it, as always, feel free. I know it's been kind of goofy with this one, but it's kind of how I feel about it. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll talk to you in the next one. See you.